the technology that what I'm envisioning that we're building isn't anything. It's not rocket science. It's
Sure.
nothing earth shattering. It's just a matter of organizing data in a way that works for the construction workflow. Long timelines, lots of unstructured, messy stuff, but high stakes.
Yes.
So what we're building is not overly complex. It's just that there's really nothing out there for construction subcontractors to organize their pre-con department.
Okay. But you're still heavily invested in building your own platform, or are you continuing to build on top of other platforms? Is that your goal?
The goal ultimately is to have
Really? Wow. Okay.
our own with AI at the core. I demoed some features to some customers last week, and they all kept saying the same thing. There's all these AI tools, and none of them work for us.
Right.
And so that's a big part of what we're building.
I see. So, okay. So how far are we from the version 1 release of this new platform? And what is it called?
So I'm calling it Takeo,
Tokyo.
and we've got the MVP elements working independently. We haven't wired them up together yet or put a UI on it, but we do have the individual components working pretty seamlessly.
Nice. And what does your software development lifecycle look like? How many people, are they spread out? Who's in charge? How do you have that doled out?
So for our MVP, it's myself and one developer in-house. And then we have a fractional CTO for the time being who's sort of guiding, making sure that we're building it even though it's an MVP, building it with architecture that will support an enterprise platform. And then ultimately here, hopefully this raise will wrap up soon and we'll introduce a full team of full-time
see.
developers.
Very interesting that you started developing prior to having a team of developers. And so this is really interesting because you're right at that crux of okay, we're doing a raise. Technically, we could be like a $50 million company. We don't know, whatever. But then before we hire the folks, we're going to start building the platform. And then is that to leverage into when you do have software developers and AI experts to build on your template that you've already kind of laid the foundation and framework for?
We started building, investors want to see something. We also started building out of necessity. So some of these AI tools we talked about earlier, these were built out of necessity. We couldn't hire enough people to keep up with all this correspondence. And so, again, we just kind of happened into it. And so yeah, we're building something. We have to have something to show. A lot of investors don't like the idea of our business being human driven. So we're showing them that we can build tech too.
Wow, that's amazing. And what are you building this on? Is it going to be Claude as well? Takeo?
No, I'm hoping we can spin up our own. This is a part of my experiment here with Quen
Hey.
to have our own fine-tuned model specific for construction documents and different versions for different scopes of work.